Yes, guys, welcome back. We have another episode. We've just finished watching Fight Night Imavov, I can't say his name, versus Borralho. Pretty, decent card. It was in France. First of all, shout out to the crowd. The French crowd was going crazy. That seemed like such an atmosphere. So shout out to them. Otherwise, the card, it was pretty cool. There was a lot of stoppages. I think there were only 2 fights on the entire card that weren't stoppages. So a lot of finishes, which is always exciting. Angus, where should we start?
I reckon, we'll start with the main event. Obviously, because this one was in Paris, it was started at 4:30 for us. So it was kind of hard to get everything in. Yeah, look, I thought the main event was good. I've seen some people saying that they thought that it was a lot closer than maybe I did, but I thought Imavov did really well. Yeah, I thought Kyle looked really one-dimensional, to be honest. He was kind of always looking for that left hook, one shot at a time. He didn't really mix things up too well. And yeah, Nasruddin's combos, he looked really slick. Good head movement, stayed in range when he had to, got out when he needed to. I thought he looked really good. I wanted to see a bit more grappling, I thought. I thought Kyle, probably should have mixed it up a bit more. But yeah, Nasruddin, he looks like he's a good grappler too, so...
To be fair,
good for that.
He defended all 5 takedown attempts. So even though I don't think they were the best attempts from Kyle, but regardless, there were 5 attempts and Nasruddin defended all 5 of them. So fair play to him. But yeah, I 100% agree. I don't think it was all that close. It wasn't a super dominant win, but Nasruddin was just the better fighter. And it was pretty clear to me. I even just think the mental level of he looked so switched on and just in flow state. Everything was just coming to him. Yeah. Whereas Borralho, he really just didn't look super in it. And there was a pretty clear difference there. What was your take on it, John?
Yeah, it makes me wonder if the fighting nerds are cool as hell, but I wonder if they've jumped the shark a bit. It seems like, the past month, all 4 guys have been just they were all right, give them a top 5, top 10 contender, and it's been a bit rough. Especially today's fight. Yeah, with Borralho, I think he got a few good shots in and it was exciting, but I think for the most part he was just completely outdone. He's fighting the guy that just knocked out Izzy Adesanya, so I don't know. And he hasn't foughted, I don't know the exact time. Is it a year since his last UFC fight? I think it's about a year or something. I don't know. But he wasn't ready, I don't think. I think he is at that level, just not. He has the potential to be at that level, but just not yet.
Yeah, I feel like there has been so much hype, particularly over the past, 6 months, with the fighting nerds just coming onto the scene, and all they weren't all undefeated, but were they? Actually, I feel like they were in the UFC, yeah. And there was just a lot of hype, and they were all looking good, and it was fun. They brought some cool character in. So I think, but it's a shame. It's a bad day to be a fighting nerd because all of them have taken a loss in the last, 6 months? Well, year?
Except John.
Except Silva. So we'll see next weekend. We'll see. But, I thought it was a pretty clear win. Honestly, that whole fight just made me more of a fan of Imavov. I need to get that name right. I've been saying it wrong for so long. Imavov, just because his boxing was so slick and I feel like he was controlling the range really well. I might even go as far to say, I could be just forgetting some people right now, but he felt like he was like a top 5 boxer in the UFC to me. I think he's easily the best boxer in middleweight.
Yeah, I've been a fan of him for quite a while. The Strickland fight, he kind of lost a bit of steam when Sean Strickland stepped up on a few days' notice and off the couch kind of beat the brakes off him. But Sean Strickland is really hard to fight, especially on a few days' notice. He's a tricky fight. Yeah, Nasruddin, he looks really good. I think I'd like to see a bit more grappling to kind of know how the Hamzat fight's going to go. But I guess we're just going to have to kind of see what happens there. I still would have to favour Hamzat, but I think Nasruddin. Look, maybe he's got something for him. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, I like how he uses his boxing really well. Good head movement. He uses teeps really well. The Buckley fight, he was smashing them with those teeps. He's a legit a legit kickboxer. So yeah, I'm keen to see where he goes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty obvious title shot now, unless for some reason they wait for the Derrida Hernandez
Yeah.
fight. But I feel like it's in a few weeks now. I feel like he deserves the shot, and we want an active champion. So
Good luck.
I think give him the shot. Yeah, I know. But again, I just can't see him pulling through. I think he has a better shot than Borralho would have. But, if DDP would have won, I would have seen, that fight would have seemed more interesting to me, like Imavov versus DDP. But it's just hard to, against Chimaev, it just feels like I don't know how he's going to be able to play his game,
Yeah.
We'll see, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But, yeah, I think that is the fight to make for sure.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next fight, though. Benoit Saint Denis pulling through for the win over Mauricio Rufy. I was shocked. I'm not going to lie. I really thought Rufy would pull through with this one. But it's funny because he just got fully fraud checked. He got fully fraud checked. And I find it ironic because not too long ago, Saint Denis was fraud checked. And now the fraud checks the... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I can't say it. But, yeah, he mauled him. Yeah, it was very convincing.
Yeah, I think Benoit's definitely stepped up his game quite a lot. I mean, that opening body kick that he hit him with looked like it hurt pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of disappointed with Rufy's grappling. At times, it looked like he was thinking about the strike before he was defending the position. So there's a few times, it looks like Benoit was about to take him down. He goes for that flying knee or he hits him with that elbow. That's great if it lands. And a lot of the time it did. But if it doesn't stop them, you're going to be one step behind because you haven't been able to get to the position. And now BSD's got his hands locked behind your back and he's going to take you down. So those are the kind of things where it's like, he's a flashy striker and those are the things you'd expect from someone like that. But in a division like lightweight, I mean, there's some real grapplers that if you don't put them out with that shot, like we've just seen, they're just going to maul you,
Yep.
He needs to go back to the drawing board and kind of really work on those fundamentals, I think. And he didn't look awful in the grappling, but he certainly, he was outclassed.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just disappointed, to be honest, in Rufy. I just don't feel like he fully showed up. So it did make it feel like a fraud check, to be honest. What was your take on it, John? Did you think it was expected or?
No, definitely not. I'd messaged these guys beforehand asking if I should bet my family home on Rufy getting the W, but thank God I didn't. I put $15 on instead, so lost that. Just equally as devastating. But I feel like this fight we saw what everyone was saying about Benoit Saint Denis 2 years ago. We finally saw today. It was
finally
this display that everyone's been hyping up, and it's like we've been waiting 2 years for it, and we finally got it. I never thought it'd be on Rufy though. I thought it'd be I thought Saint Denis would lose this, and then he would fight King Green, and then he'd be this dominating presence that everyone talks about. But yeah, he was really all that hype, man. Before the Dustin Poirier fight, we finally got today, and he was just just this big, heavy, dominating presence. And I honestly thought I knew that was there for Rufy, that he was going to get challenged and the grappling and stuff, but I never thought it would be that significant. I thought he would have definitely had more answers to that, but guess not.
And then even when Rufy was able to get on top and reverse him, he would just stand up. Why are you so scared of Benoit's guard? Just start hitting him with shots. See what happens. Because you stand up, he's going to take you down again. Why not just see the round out? You've got a few minutes left. Try and hit him with some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure what to do with Rufy now. Because he was ranked. He was 15th ranked. It's probably back out of the rankings for him.
Yeah, I would have said someone like a Ludovic Klein, a really slick kickboxer. That would have been a fun fight. But I reckon now you could do someone like an Elvis Brenner, who's kind of just had that war with Bredovic. I think that would be a fun scrap to watch. Because I think Rufy is definitely still extremely talented. And Elvis Brenner always goes to put up a show. So someone like that, or maybe like a Ignacio Barmondes, someone that's kind of around that 20 sort of ranking, in the 20s, high 20s, and let him get another fight in and just kind of see how he looks. He'll definitely bounce back, but I think he's got some things to work on for sure.
Who's next for Saint Denis?
Well, I think the Chandler fight would be very fun. I mean,
that's what I was just looking at.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one that Chandler would really take. He might just kind of be like, nah, bugger it. Because I think he wants to fight on that White House card if that ever happens.
Oh, so he wants to wait another year for McGregor.
Yeah, probably.
This guy.
He's all about his bag, man. Other than that, I think a Hooker fight would be really fun, but you think Dan Hooker's probably going to fight up. So maybe someone like a Gamrot.
Because Hooker's coming off a win, right? And he's ranked 6th at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit
He wants
of a
that
reach.
Gaethje fight, I think. Yeah.
I think that's a really fun fight. I think they should set that up. But I think Gaethje's a bit, being a bit stubborn. But
I think it was meant to be set up and then Dan had to pull out and then it never got rebooked.
Yeah.
I think Gamrot's an interesting fight for Centinese.
I think that would make
pretty
sense.
good level. Anyway, moving on to the next fight, the Paul Craig fight. Well, spoilers, he took the loss and he retired. That's all. It's about time, to be honest. He's 37. He was probably going to get cut from the UFC if he stuck around much longer, to be honest. But yeah, the last minute knockout.
That elbow was
unlucky.
Nasty.
Yeah, you'd hate to see that as the coaches as well. You know what I mean? Like the lot. Yeah. Anyway, what'd you take from the first round, I guess, that we got?
Yeah, look, Paul Craig, he had that really long win streak a while ago, but since then he's looked very one-dimensional. He hasn't really been able to put anything together. He just kind of wants to pull guard and try and get a triangle choke. And when it works, it's great, but it doesn't a lot now. The game's kind of advanced from that. And he mentioned that when he was retiring. Bukauskas he looked really good. I think he's on a 3-fight win streak now. So he's someone that you think is probably edging towards that top 15. I reckon someone like a Dustin Jacoby would be a good fight for him, or maybe if they want to put him into the rankings, someone like a Nikita Krylov. I think those would be fun scraps. But I was happy to see Paul retire. I think, at 37, you're not going to be really making many leaps and bounds in your game. And when you've just taken a knockout like that, it's probably time to think, go to do UFC BJJ. Like they're promoting the hell out of that, and that's his thing. Go and do that.
That make a lot of sense for him, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good shout. And you can do that when you're older,
Yeah, man.
It's less damage on you as well. I think that's a really good shout. Paul Craig.
Yeah.
If you get this to Paul Craig, man.
Go and do that, man.
I don't know.
I'll send him an email. Has anyone got his number?
Whoa. I've only just realised, this is off topic, but the Ritters have been moved up to number 4th ranked.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's just under Strickland. Wow, okay.
And Hernandez is he?
Hernandez has not been moved yet. Oh, okay. No, he's
at
6,
6,
actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that'll be a good scrap. I can't wait for that one. So active,
I was about
man.
to get really off topic. Like, surely, I feel like DDP fights maybe the winner of Fluffy and the Ritter.
I reckon the winner of that one gets a title shot. Because I think Imavov
You'd
will
think
fight
so, but it's also like, it just
Hamzat
depends on the timing of it. Like, depends on the timing and the damage. But yeah, because that could also be a number 1 contender fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who DDP fights. Anyway, let's get back to it. I think that was the main fights we wanted to cover for this last fight night. As Zhang said, it was 4:30 a.m. for us. We did not see all the prelims, but from my understanding, pretty cool card. Lots of finishes.
Yeah,
Shout out to France.
You can't be mad at that.
100%. Do we want to touch much on the fight night 2 weeks ago? It was not the best card, to be honest with you. Honestly, we could just say Johnny Walker fraud checked Ming Yang Zhang a bit. Like, that was a big surprise. I think my biggest takeaway from that last fight night, someone wrote somewhere like Johnny Walker was DDP before DDP. And I love that take. It's goofy ass. But I don't know. Shout out Johnny Walker. I guess he's ranked 12th now. I guess he can fight someone again. Shout out to him.
Is he ranked 12?
And then Ortega looked trash.
Yeah, Ortega looked horrible. He just increasingly looked worse and worse over time.
Did you see the video of Ortega? Ortega's like walk out to face off Aljo before the fight. I think Dana uploaded the video himself. It was ridiculous that he rewatched that and thought, yeah, I'll upload this. It's just a video of Ortega walking out. He's all skinny and stuff, and he's like, as a black. Looks like he doesn't even look alive.
Yeah. I don't get why he didn't move up to lightweight. He was talking about it in the press conference, and the UFC said he was going to have to wait 1.5 years or something if he wanted to fight at lightweight. And so he moves down to featherweight, and he missed weight again. Obviously, he can't do it. Why do they keep making him do this?
Yeah, odd.
He's dying.
To be honest, Aljo, he looked fine. He got the win, but it's still not like the most entertaining or.
Why was this a 25-minute fight? Why do we need 25 minutes of this?
They wanted to kill
Oh,
him.
what was the fight recently that should have
Just a
like
low-level
there's
kickboxing
been
fight.
fights that should have been five rounders, and they give it this fight? So weird.
Yeah. I
Neither
know.
of them
on
were
a
even-
random fight night.
Neither of them were title contenders. It wasn't a
No,
weird.
he doesn't do
Honestly,
anything for the division.
Weird fight night. Weird card. Like, I don't know what Aljo fights Yair now or something. I don't know. Like, cool. Whatever. Anyway, we spent
Pavlovich
20 minutes
looked-
talking about that. Oh, yeah, shut up, Pavlovich, the polar
Yeah,
bear.
he's so gun
Solo.
shy now after getting starched by Tom. He actually won't sit down on his shots anymore. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to what I'm actually looking forward to a bit more is next week's card. We've got Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. Now, from the look of the card itself, not that stacked, but that main fight is going to do a lot for the division. Obviously, it's a number one contender fight. Personally, I love both these guys. Like, when it comes to the featherweights, like, Volk is top for me. And then it's Lopez and Silva. They're my next two favorite guys. So it's a bit of a win-win. I want to see both of them do well. In saying that, though, I don't want to see either of them lose. I almost feel like after today, there's more stakes in Silva winning now, just for the sake of the fighting nerds, because otherwise, all four of them losing their, O. But I'm both dangerous guys on the feet, particularly Silva. I worry about Diego. He doesn't protect his chin very well. So I could really see him getting KO'd. But he didn't get KO'd by Volk. Shout out. He got hit a lot. He showed that he has a chin. So it could go either way. I think it's going to be a scrap. I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. It's not going to be boring at all. I cannot see it being boring. My instincts tell me Silva will probably win. But I think I would like to see Lopez win. But I'm happy either way. What's your take? What are you thinking, John?
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I want Lopez to win a lot. I do feel bad for the fighting nerds, especially after today. But I'll be rooting for Lopez. But Silva's just dangerous as fuck. Like he looked. I know it was against Bryce Mitchell, so say what you will, but he looked dangerous as fuck in that fight. Yeah, we'll see. I thought Lopez also looked good against Volk though, even though he lost and Volk was pretty dominant. He looked good. It's against Volk, like possibly the GOAT of the division. So I don't know. It's a really good matchup, and I don't think it's too. Yeah, there's not too much dominance. It doesn't lean one way or the other. I think it's pretty close. I'll be going for Lopez. I guess I'd put money on him as well, but I probably will, and I probably will lose. So that's probably what's going to happen.
I mean, it's close. It really could go either way. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if either guy wins, but probably. I wonder what the odds are. I'll check that. But Angus, what's your take?
Yeah, I reckon we're all in the same boat here. Yeah, I would like to see Lopez win. I think, I like Silva, but he's kind of annoys me sometimes. He's a little bit too much. Obviously, very scary fighter though. I mean, that power. I guess it's going to come down to how devastating his power actually is. Is it that we're going to see Lopez get absolutely starched, or is it going to be maybe he drops him, but Lopez is able to come back and put the hands on him? Because 5 rounds. Diego's shown that he can fight 5 rounds before. So I guess, and Diego's grappling is very, very high level grappling. What's the odds?
Wow, I thought it would be pretty close. It's $1.35 odds for Gene Silva, $3.21 Lopez.
Yeah, wow.
So if you believe in Lopez, that's good money.
Yeah,
I wonder how much of that is fighting nerds general hype as well, though, rather than just Silva.
Yeah, if anything, it could get tanked now a little. I wonder how, if that genuinely could impact it. I mean, to be fair, before today's fights, I always thought Gene Silva probably had the most potential out of the fighting nerds. Probably him. Then Protez, thank you. Mythical man. So yeah, those are some odds though. I really thought it would be like both dollar something. But anyway, John could be on.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's good money though.
Potentially. And then honestly, the other fights in this card, I guess you're gonna have to carry me here. I'm not too certain about these lads.
So,
talk us through the next fight.
Damn, I just saw Rob Font's 38. That's insane.
Dang it.
He's been around for ages, man. I still remember when he knocked out Adrian Yanez, and I was very upset because I thought Yanez was next up, and turns out he wasn't. But that's fine, that happens. So Rob Font was meant to fight Rosas Jr., which I think he probably would have put the hands on on Rosas Jr. Because, I mean, I don't know how old Rosas Jr. is, but he's probably still like, 21? Like, he's a little kid. But, yeah, he's fighting David Martinez. He's 12-1. He's only fought in the UFC once before. And he looked quite good. He got the finish. I'm not sure what the odds are on this one. I'm probably going to lean towards Martinez. I think Rob Font, he's a slick boxer. But I think 38 as a bantamweight, you're starting to slow down at that point. But he looked good against Matsumoto, actually, to be fair. I forgot about that fight. And I think Matsumoto's pretty good.
It's $1.46 odds for Rob Font versus $2.74.
Okay. Yeah, fair. I guess he has beat Kyler Phillips as well. Maybe I'm kind of sleeping on Rob Font, man. Because, I mean...
Did he beat Kyler Phillips?
Yeah, man. And when you look at it, he lost to Sandhagen and Figueiredo, but there's no shame in that. So you know what?
Fair.
Maybe I'm sleeping. All right, I'm going with Rob Font. I'm switching it up. He's a gatekeeper. He's been around forever. I'm running with him. Let's go.
I'm
still got it.
I'm going to go with Unk as well. He's ranked 9th. Martinez is unranked. I'll ride the odds with it. Why not? I mean, I'll be betting against the odds for Lopez, but I'm going to ride the odds here personally. Shout out Rob Font.
He could be
Are you differing at all, John?
Oh, I was going to say, he could be the Michael Johnson of the bantamweight division. He could be 45 and just fucking people up still. So, I learnt my lesson after watching Michael Johnson's fight. So, Rob Font, let's do it. I believe in him.
Yeah, it's the year of the Unks. Neil Magny just got a knockout a few weeks ago, man.
True.
It's, yeah.
True, yeah, the Brazilians are out, the Unks are in.
It is the year of the Unks.
Remember the Matsumoto fight.
I feel silent educated right now. I'm looking through the card. I do not know these guys. I know Kevin Gastelum.
Kevin?
Yeah. Kelvin. Whatever, dude. Okay, I don't know.
You might actually have dyslexia, though. Not even just...
Potentially, guys. I can't lie. I do struggle. You guys could probably pick this up by now. Although I've cut out a lot of... I've said some things. Failed to say some things.
It's all about trying, man. It's all about trying.
Hey, pronounce Marab's last name for me real quick.
Tavalishvili.
I'm going to leave it to you guys. I'm going to just leave
you
it to you
guys. like Chael Sonnen, but he kind of does it to rage bait. And so do you.
Yeah. So do I.
It's all intentional. Yeah, everyone knows that.
It's intentional.
Yeah, obviously.
Any of these other fights you want to touch on, or are those the main ones?
I mean, Hernandez knocked out Chase Hooper a few weeks ago and he's fighting again. That's pretty impressive.
What?
He was a month ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, that was, it was less than a month
really
turnaround.
Recently. Yeah.
Good on him. I guess, when you're on a win streak and you're feeling good, why not? Go again. And Diego Ferreira was 40, so.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we were saying the year of the Youngs. We were.
It's true.
You riding with your Young here, or?
I'm going with Hernandez. I think he looked really good at his last fight. He's kind of a guy that he'll maybe win a fight, drop a fight, but I've liked his performances. I think he's not one of those super high level guys, but he's someone that, on his day, he puts up a good performance.
Brilliant.
And Jared Gordon beat Paddy Pimblett, remember? He's fighting as well. Don't sleep on Jared Gordon. He beat him, but he didn't really. He didn't get the win.
Rafa.
That was one of the biggest robberies I've ever seen.
Yeah. Was it decision?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that
his stocks were at an all-time low? Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I am looking forward to, and look, I'm sure I'll be surprised by a lot of those fights. So I'm looking forward to it, particularly the main event. You will hear from us next week about it. Following that, very exciting fights coming up. We will have Ankalaev Pereira 2 pretty damn soon. I think it's either the week after or the week after that.
Yeah, it's
looking forward to that.
We got Oldberg and Reyes the week before.
That's right. Is that
Jack Jenkins is on that card? Yeah, that's the Perth card. Dude.
Perth card. Oh, we'll be on that. We'll be about that. But
that card is stacked, by the way.
In Las Vegas for the Pereira fight, John?
Yeah, I'll be there.
It's gonna be special.
Very lucky boy. Yeah, because it was by chance. I was going to Vegas that weekend, and they hadn't even announced the fight yet. But I just got very lucky. Yeah, so I'll be there.
That's so ideal. You're gonna be able to hate on your antagonist, your man's in person. Live hate watch will be great.
His fans might pull up on you, man. You better watch out.
Yeah,
true.
Dude.
Fuck, I forgot that.
Yeah,
I'm famous.
Throwing out a lot of
being
shade.
a hater. He might beat the fuck out of me.
You gotta watch out, man. It's true.
Nah, Pereira got you, bro.
True. I've glazed Pereira and Roundtree enough that maybe they can do something.
We'll talk more on that fight soon. But with that being said, let us move on to our next segment for the episode. And next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be ranking the most fun to watch fighters in the UFC. So we're going to do this. We're going to go 1 through 20. The most fun to watch. We're going to do this together. Starting off with the first one. Who is it, Angus?
We're going with Charles Oliveira.
That's a pretty
Even when he's getting starched, he's going to make it interesting somehow.
Because there's also always that chance. Like, you always have in the back of your mind, like, he might just pull some shit out of nowhere. And everyone loves Charles.
His next fight is going to be so fun, man. I'm a huge Fiziev fan, so I can't wait.
Yeah,
I think Charles is in trouble. I reckon.
Who are you going to be rooting for that fight?
I'm going to be rooting for Fiziev. I've been a Fiziev fan for ages.
You have. Like, I'll allow that from you.
I was gutted when Gaethje beat him, and then he did it again.
Yeah. John, who's our second pick?
Ilia Topuria is just insane. Like I said, yeah, the most recent fight maybe wasn't fun. More devastating, 9/11-esque. Yeah, everything else, yeah.
Can't hate on greatness, man.
I find it so entertaining watching him just walk dudes down. I'm going for my next pick. I'm going Justin Gaethje. They literally call him the human highlight reel. Like, Angus, who's our next pick?
Oh, jeez. I'm going to be a bit biased here, and I'm going to go with Dan Hooker then.
I had him up there. That's a good pick. You know you're getting a scrap.
Yeah, man. Oceania boys.
Damn good pick. What was the that one fight he had, which was like legendary?
The Jalen Turner one? Yeah, the Poirier one was the big one. But the Jalen Turner one when he broke his arm was crazy too.
That's the one I'm talking about, yeah. But shout out the Poirier one is, of course, as well.
That fight. That was so crazy.
John, who's our fifth pick? Who's the fifth most fun to watch?
Well, with that, because I don't want him to be too far down the list, I want to choose Dustin Poirier. He's retired now, I understand. But that was, very recent. Even that fight was very entertaining and, yeah, a lot of fun. Even if he loses, it's always great.
We've named 5 lightweights.
Yeah. I'm about to change that. I'm gonna go right in the other direction. Guys, Alex Pereira. Guys, he's fun. He is so fun to watch. Like, especially before he lost to Ankalaev, and it just felt like he was just rolling through everyone. He was just KOing everyone. Not to use the aura word, but his aura, man. Like, he's so fun to watch. And you include the pre-fight stare downs. Man, come on now.
Yeah. Still think I'm going to be biased, and I'm going with JDM.
All right, John, who's number 8? Who's the 8th funnest fighter?
Okay, because we're specifying fun here and recency bias. Recency bias maybe, but I want to go Derek Lewis just because he's one of the funniest people alive, maybe.
Yeah.
And his balls are hot?
His balls are definitely hot, yeah. He keeps telling everybody. And
he's awful for the division, but he doesn't care. Because he would knock out all the up-and-comers and then feel like, I don't want to fight 5 rounds. Who did he knock out recently? Taliesin Teixeira.
Yeah,
who was like 8-0. But he's like, I don't really care about winning the belt.
Yeah, actively saying he doesn't want to fight the champion.
So funny.
But just knocking out the undefeated
I'm
going
to come in with number 9 pick, Max Holloway. I fucking love watching Max Holloway, man.
True.
And you know he's coming for a scrap. You know those last 10 seconds are going to be epic. He might knock them out. He might be up in the fight. He might have the guaranteed win. He don't care. He's going to point at the ground, and you're going to brawl. Man, that's BMF. Damn. Angus, who's our 10th pick?
I've got a couple in mind, but I reckon I'm going to have them a bit lower.
There's some pretty obvious ones that I think should be up here. Ish. Opinionated.
Gonna go Zhang Weili. I mean, she's got one of the best fights of all time with Joanna.
Good pick.
And then she came back. They did it again. She got that spinning back fist. The way she won the belt, 45 seconds or 43 seconds. She's a beast, man.
Hit us, 11th pick. There's some good picks still to go. I can't lie. I think there's 3 big ones I've still got.
Oh, damn. Well, the ones I think of, you will not be them.
I'm going to go... We had a lot of lightweights. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go Tom Aspinall. Big guy who's incredibly fast.
Yeah.
You don't really see that very often.
Good pick.
How's he so big and so fast, huh? Riddle me that.
Get it. Yeah, riddle me that.
Yeah. He is different. And you know what? I'm going to... do I want to... No, I'm going to save this guy for a bit later. 2 good picks here. No, I'm gonna do this one for pure just dominance and spectacle. Islam Makhachev.
It's not ridiculous to say that.
I think
recently.
I'll be honest. I used to like watch him because I wanted to see him to lose, and this is because he was fighting Volk, he was fighting Poirier, he was fighting dudes I loved, and I wanted to see pull through. And it's also the thing of like wanting to see if anyone could beat him. That was a big part of the watch. But to be honest, now I really like him. I don't want to see him lose. Like if he fought to Poirier at some point, I'd be rooting for Islam. I find him really entertaining. I find him fun. He's an incredible striker. He's not just how people look at Hamzat, grappling only, wrestling, all of that. No, he's really well-rounded, and he is elite. I'm a big fan.
I'm gonna have one that's coming out of left field. You know, we've had a lot of champions, a lot of people up there in the rankings. What about the unranked guys that, you know, always put on a show? I'm going with Nazim Sadikov. If you don't know, this guy, every single one of his fights is going to be the most interesting thing you've ever seen.
You're wanting me to spell this.
Nazim.
We'll just leave it at that. Nah.
No, dude, honestly. I want to see him fight Esteban Ribovic. Guy that'd be fun. Bedtime MMA has been talking about that one heaps. That would be such a banger. Yeah, seriously, watch this guy's fights. He's so fun to watch. Crazy. Every single one's a war. Watch that draw with Miroslav Borshov. Banger.
Okay, fine. You convinced me. I'll look into him. I've definitely heard of him. Maybe you've just spoken about him to me. But John, our 14th pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go, again, I say this every time, but we're talking fun here. We're not talking quality, the best, whatever.
Yeah,
just
it's fun.
Just fun.
It's all about fun.
I'm going to drop Izzy Adesanya. Purely because
that's not crazy, man.
Every fight, he's always got some massive storyline. For some reason, every fight he's in, it can't just be a normal fight. It's always like, he frames it as if it's like his most life-changing, important fight. kind of true for the Pereira rematch, maybe.
Yeah.
But everything else he just hypes up like it's insane, and it always is. Either he knocks someone out, he gets knocked out. It's always, high
and
stakes.
also, if you go back to like prime Izzy, like he was entertaining as well. He was, he felt like at the time the second coming of like Anderson Silva, different, but like that kind of feel. He was really entertaining before. More recent, somewhat fall off, but shout out him, still entertaining, still a guy. My next pick, guys, we had him fight not too long ago. DDP, Dricus du Plessis. The fun in watching him is the fact that you don't know what's going to happen. You've got a feeling he's probably going to win. You don't know how, but that is the fun in it. And it's goofy, but he is a beast. Like, other than Hamza, I don't see anyone else beating this guy in the division. So, yeah, good bowl of fun.
Someone should teach him how to defend a crucifix, though, I think. That's probably a good idea.
I can't believe they didn't, like, go over those kind of things. But maybe they did, but I feel like they should have spent more time in their camp being in the positions. I'm sure they probably
said
did.
That's what he was doing.
But it did not feel like it. Like, he was just in the positions, didn't know what to do for 5 rounds, 25 minutes.
Yeah, he had no idea what to do.
I believe it when I see it, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Angus, what's our 16th pick?
We're going with Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah.
We have to go with Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Like, he's just he's good at everything. He's always makes it interesting. And what I really like, when he takes you down, cooking with Volk, true. Dude, his cooking with Volk videos are actually so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I love the fact as well that he mentioned some people recognize him on the street for cooking with a Volk, and like, oh, this guy does UFC as well. That's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
His cooking with Volk videos are the best.
Also, you have the storylines. There's Old Man Volk. He's funny. He's charismatic, and he's also elite in the ring. Like, good pick.
He should be bumped up higher, but it is what it is. I forgot.
Okay, John, what are you saying? We only have 4 names left.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, just to bring in a recent young guy, I'm going to go Joshua Van. I think at the moment he's one of the most entertaining guys. If we're talking recent, he's,
Yeah.
That last fight was fucking crazy. Like, that's still probably my favourite fight of the year. Him against Royval.
I'm going back up the higher end of the divisions, and Yuri Prohaska.
True.
Similar vein to what I was saying about Dricus. DDP, even just dial up the chaos. Dial up the chaos a bit more. Entertaining. Really keen to see him. Oh, no, he's fighting Roundtree. That's right. I was like, he's coming up.
Yeah.
That'll be a banner.
It's going to be such a fun fight. It sucks. Again, want to see both guys do well. I'm probably going to be backing Roundtree, like as in wanting Roundtree to win. I really like Roundtree. I don't know who's going to win. In saying that, I actually think Yuri has the best chance to beat Ankalaev in the division just because of his chaotic style. I think he's a bit harder to deal with. And he could give Ankalaev trouble. I think anyway, I'm going Yuri. Yep. Angus and John, we have 2 picks left.
Are there any standouts that you think are missing, Jamie?
You could give a nod to like O'Malley when he's on his shit.
Yeah, but he's kind of wank though.
If you're a fan of Marab, like some people.
No, God no. I don't know.
I have some off-meta picks.
Yeah, what are some off-meta ones? What are some?
Shara Magomedov.
True. Did you see what Costa said the other day? He's like, I'll fight him, and then I'll poke him in the eye, because he only has one eye, and then I lose a point, and then I'm fighting him and he's blind. It's actually not a bad idea. It would work. You can't fault the logic there.
I've just had Oh, no, but it's not a really good pick. It's actually outside of fighting. Really. I was going to say Johnny Walker, but it's not really anything to do with him fighting.
Well, someone's getting knocked out, so
it's going to be one of them. You could give the reverse nod to King Green,
Yeah. I was going to say that.
I actually wrote that. Yeah, I'll let you take that one, John.
Okay.
I actually wrote that. That's funny.
Otherwise, if you want to duck out of current, you could look at Prime McGregor or Prime Anderson Silva, Francis.
Yeah. Oh, I could say Carlos Prates. The Gary fight wasn't that interesting, but then he put it on him, and I like Prates. Yeah, I might
want to go Prates.
I reckon, Carlos Prates. The Ian Gary fight was, not the most interesting for a little bit, but then in that last round, he shook it up. And I'm just biased, man. All my picks are going to be biased.
Fair, as they should be. John, what's our last pick?
Yeah, I'm also biased for this guy as well. I love him. I actually think a part of me loves this guy. But, I'm going to go King, a.k.a. Bobby Green. I mean, what a guy.
Why is that? What's fun about watching him?
I mean, he's in everyone's highlight reel. Like, anytime anyone's... Pretty much
for
any lightweight part of their highlight reel is knocking King Green out. Look, he's the man, really. And he's always so enthusiastic. He gets brutally KO'd and embarrassed, but you know for a fact he's going to run in and front flip into the ring next time he's in there. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the edits of him like backflipping into like being cold on the floor?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's a rite of passage to join the top 15. You have to knock out King Green.
Yeah. Just add that to your highlight reel.
All right, well, those are our 20 funnest fighters in the UFC. Honestly, like, I looked at it and I was like, 20 names. Are we going to get 20? But there are some fun fighters, man. And I feel like we could have kept going. There are a lot of fun lightweights. What does that say? Interesting. Take notice. Anyway, with that being said, it's tap out time. So the first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be building our perfect fighter out of fighters from the US. Angus, who are you starting out with?
I reckon, I'm going with Max Holloway for boxing, I reckon.
Ooh.
I could have said Poirier, but I wouldn't take that from John.
You wanted to go there. Yeah, good point. I want to go for the hot commodity. There's 2 good options here. I'm going fight IQ, Demetrius Johnson.
Fuck. I was already looking at that. I was looking at that.
John, you got 2 picks.
Yeah, I'm going to drop, I'm going to put Dustin Poirier for boxing. 1 R in the middle.
Let's check.
There you go.
I cannot be in charge of this, bro.
No, you're good. Close. I've got 2 in mind. Who do I want to go for first? I think I'm going to steal... It's greedy, but I'm going to Mr. Jonathan Jones for fight IQ.
Bugger!
Yeah, that's what I was...
That was my pick.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who I'm going to pick there now. Damn.
Yeah, I was thinking between him and DJ, but slightly give DJ the nod. Oh, this is tricky, but what I'm going to go is Daniel Cormier for grappling.
Yeah. Fair. Alright, I'm going to go... Well, I don't know who to pick for fight IQ now, so I'm going to keep that on the back burner. Yeah, endurance, I'm going with TJ Dillashaw.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I know. But I was thinking Colby.
Your man's.
But I reckon... Dude, TJ was on EPO, bro. Like, come on. His endurance is cracked. And then for kicks, give me Cowboy Cerrone.
Oh. For kicking, I'm going Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Nice guy. Real nice guy.
Yeah, kicking's a weird one. It's a weird one. Just because of his weird, unique style. And I don't know if Rolling Thunder counts as kicking, but I want to go for Gaethje.
That's fair.
Also the Poirier head kick, we don't have to talk about it, but...
Yeah, that one was impressive. Dude, the Rolling Thunder kick, you can do it on UFC 5. It's just busted.
Oh, really?
And his leg kicks are really good too, so, you can't be mad there.
Yeah. For endurance, just because of his... how frequently he's gone to decision in 5-round fights, I'm going to go Strickland.
Ooh.
Interesting pick.
Good pick.
Purely because...
I think that's a good pick.
I was thinking about him for boxing.
True. Stickland.
Guys, please help me.
You're doing it on purpose. You've got to be.
I've actually just got an issue.
That's a good pick.
It's back to me, isn't it? I'm going endurance, Nate Diaz.
True. Surprised that Colby didn't show up, but I think Strickland and Nate Diaz is probably, those are good picks. You can't be mad at that. Okay, I think fight IQ, Dominic Cruz. He was crafty. Lighter man skill. It's all about that lighter man skill. Now,
let's go.
Grappling's a tough one because all the guys that I wanted to pick have been taken. DJ Jones and DC.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out a vintage one and go with Matt Hughes. Back when he was fighting GSP, he was the guy.
Ooh, okay. My last pick for boxing. I want to say Rampage Jackson.
Do you get his power?
I don't know about... Yeah, because it's hands, right? Like, I wouldn't think of him as boxing, but you get the hands.
I was thinking you could say Stipe.
Oh, he's American, right.
Yeah.
I always forget that he's because Miocic. You know what? I'm taking it. Angus is helping me out. Let's fucking go. And for my boxing, I'm going Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, fair. Those body shots to DC when he won the belt back. That kind of...
Helping me out. I love it.
Claim.
John, your last pick for grappling, who is it?
I don't know. I feel like I'm fully out of options here. Death sentence? We have to go death sentence.
He won. Dude, he's my phone background. It's so good.
Oh,
wait, death sentence is a person? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
What's the actual name?
Death sentence.
What?
His surname's Johnson as well. Him and DJ, the goats.
Yeah, death sentence.
You don't know about death sentence, bro?
He's one of the best American grapplers in street beefs.
This fucking guy.
You've got to go with death sentence.
Yeah.
You have to. That's so good.
DJ said, man, he's a natural.
All right, who do you guys think won? Who won this?
John,
Who's got the best fighter?
Obviously, John won. Dude, death sentence's big problem is that he gets gassed out, but now you've got Sean Strickland's.
You've got Sean Strickland's
endurance.
And Jones, I
don't know, man.
And John Jones fight IQ. So basically, you've just got death sentence, right?
Yeah. It's just death sentence, really. Like,
just him,
just kind of...
When you think about it, he's already got all these attributes. It's just him.
All right, let us know in the comments who you think won this draft. Next thing we're going to do.
So good.
Name me a 0 out of 10 UFC fighter.
I'll go with Chris Moutinho. It's kind of rough. He joined, Sean O'Malley knocked him out, and then he got cut, and then he came back, and then he just got knocked out by Malcolm Wellmaker again. You'd know him if you saw him.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I honestly think I had an even better 0 pick.
Who'd you have for 0?
Well, I'll save it for 1.
This guy has no UFC wins, by the way.
Do you have any 1 out of 10s, John?
I do. Well, yeah, I think 1 or 0 suits this guy. Like, the obvious one, I know everyone says it, but CM Punk.
That was my guy.
True.
That was my guy.
Yeah.
True.
He has to be a 0 out of 10, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, swap them. So it's all time, is it? Yeah, CM Punk's the obvious choice. Damn. Yeah, I can't believe he actually got a contract.
Yeah,
like, he should never have...
Insane.
He's the definition of a 0 out of 10. He should never have been in the UFC.
It's not even his fault. They shouldn't have let him do it.
It shouldn't have happened. Give me a 2 out of 10 fighter.
2 out of 10. Do you guys know Herbert Burns? Gilbert Burns' brother?
No. What about Greg Hardy?
Oh, true. Yeah, Greg Hardy.
Wasn't he an NFL player?
He was an NFL guy. Oh, actually, no. I've got a better one. Yeah, give me Junior Taffa.
Can you think of any good 3 out of 10s? 3 out of 10s is like, you probably got some wins, but you're not very good.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I feel like the 3 to 5 range is kind of like the Bellator guys. Yeah, like Bellator.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bellator moved into the UFC.
Yeah, gotcha. And to be fair, even if they had a good career in Bellator, it's their UFC.
Look, we haven't seen a lot of him yet, but I'm thinking 3 is a good spot for like a patchy mix.
Poor guy.
What about a 4 out of 10?
Give me Kron Gracie. Do you know who the Gracies are? If you don't, they're like, they're one of the biggest Brazilian jiu-jitsu families in the world easily. Obviously, you had Royce Gracie back at UFC 1 or 2 or whatever, and he was just going out stunting, showing his jiu-jitsu. And that was back when you could just kind of pull guard and no one could do anything because no one knew what jiu-jitsu was. And Kron's kind of decided that he's going to do that now, even though that doesn't work anymore. And he just gets absolutely flatlined by everyone that he fights now because he's got nothing else but pulling guard. So there you go.
I believe you. For 5 out of 10, I'm thinking Derek Lewis or Paulo Costa.
Paulo's got to be better than a 5, surely.
Just like an average, you reckon? Maybe a 6? I guess he has one more than he's lost.
Yeah. I think 5 is someone who evens out, like a Chandler
like a 50-50
or something.
kind of guy.
Chandler's a good pick. Chandler's a really good pick.
Because he either
like
just
that.
dominates or gets
Like
dominated.
he's looked cool, but he's also looked bad. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Give me a 6 out of 10.
Someone
Now these
slightly
are,
above
slightly
average.
above average. You could talk
Yeah.
Paulo Costa. You could talk. I was thinking like Masvidal's a pick. Like,
I think,
you know.
yeah.
To be fair, once we get to 7, these are good fighters.
Give me a Kevin Holland then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay.
he's decent, but he's not great.
Yeah.
I
can
think
always
it ramps up pretty quick here, though. I think we might have left us much leeway because I feel like 7 is something like a Tony Ferguson.
But like Tony was on a crazy win streak at lightweight. Like obviously he was terrible towards the end, but that's because he was really old. But if you're saying like as an entire fighter, he was really good. I think Kevin is like a 6. Is like he's a top 15 guy, so he's above average, but he's not great. Tony would probably be.
So what do you reckon
now-
a 7? Do you reckon a 7 out of 10 is like a top 5 guy? That's like a Dorito.
Like a top 10. Top 10 is very hard.
Can't. I feel like
You're top 10 in the world in that weight class.
Think about top 8. Like for instance, top 10. There's probably only champions we can really name, which means 9s are probably just
What?
contenders only. Actually, no, 9s are probably champions only. Realistically,
Yeah, true. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. So like who
I'm
would you
just-
have for like a
working
7?
out. Dorito. I think Dorito's a good pick, or Fluffy.
He's a number 1
or-
contender.
he's number
They're going to
2
be fighting
contender.
they're going to be fighting for a belt in the best organization in the world.
Yeah.
You have to be an 8.
Yeah, I guess you have to be above a 7. Well, what about someone like Vittori's not a 7.
No, Vittoria's
He's like a 5 or a 6.
yeah.
Do you think this is where Costa and Lewis fit in?
Yeah, I think someone like a Paulo Costa.
Who's he notably beat? He beat someone recently. Oh, Kopolov.
Yeah.
Is he a 7? Yeah,
Dude,
I
do you remember
guess.
Paulo the Eraser Costa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was a demon.
He's only really lost to like.
He
I
beat
feel like
Romero.
it's a bit
Champions,
high.
right?
I feel like he's
He beat
like a
Romero.
6.5 to be honest, but like
Yeah, he's not losing to bumps.
I guess. Or you could even go someone like MVP. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say they're about a similar range, sort of.
They're pretty similar. Actually, I'll play that. What about an 8 out of 10? These are like legendary names. I think minimum
Yeah,
top 5.
Yeah, I'd say someone like a Sean Strickland maybe, who's like been champion, but maybe not
I
someone.
think it's a bit higher than a Strickland, a little bit.
former champion though.
Yeah, like a former.
At one
I
point,
think
you were
this
the
is
best
more
in
like
the
a.
world.
I think this is like a Rob Whittaker or a Poirier.
I think Rob would have to be a 9. He'd have to be. Former champion who stayed around at the top of the division for that long.
Well,
this is like
10.
if
a
you're
10
top
has to
5,
be a
you're-
dominant champion, which means a 9 is probably a regular champion, like a champion who was pretty decent, Leon or
Yeah, I'd have Rob. I think Rob is
Rob's.
better than Leon.
Yeah, I don't know if Rob's a 9 though, because how long did he hold it?
He defended it technically.
Okay,
But Romero missed weight. But dude, that's like you're the best in the world.
you're
in
not
that.
okay. It's not a bad pick. I think Strickland is around the right level. Actually, I don't hate that. Should we? Strickland's,
I like
Strickland's a decent
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Stickland.
I laugh because it's twice. All right, he did it twice.
It's intentional. It's in purpose, I swear. All right, fine. Give me a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 fighter.
Bilal Muhammad.
Oh nah. Hell no.
Get out. Get off my screen. I think this is like a Pereira
I was gonna say Pereira. Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
Someone
I think
who's almost perfect, but has that. They still have something. They're not completely untouchable. There's something that can get them.
I think because 10s they had. I feel like 10 has to be in like the top 15 all time type thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and you'd probably say like
Like a Volk or a Khabib or an Islam.
yeah, I'd say Islam. He's probably the best in the UFC right now.
I think Islam's a very
Islam's a good
pick.
shout.
So then when JDM beats him, does that mean that JDM is goes to GOAT status, or how does that work?
I know. I think if JDM beats him, he immediately is like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like that resume is because he would be the only guy, in recent times to beat this Islam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want JDM to win as well because like the stocks it'll give him. Oh man, people just talk like oh. And John, who is your GOAT? Who is your GOAT out of 10?
Controversial. I feel like everyone's got their own GOAT. When it comes to the GOAT, who I think the GOAT is, I usually always say Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. That's usually my guy. People say Jones, like understandable, but I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys
I would personally put DJ here. What are you saying, Angus?
Are you a Jones guy?
I think I'm going... DJ is a very, very good call, but I think I'm going with GSP.
I think I'm happy with... There's 5 guys you can put here that I'm like, fair enough. Well, actually, top 3.
Name them.
Yeah.
But,
you'd think it would... Yeah.
Okay, well, like Jones, DJ, GSP, Silva, and DC. I think you can put any of them here. Particularly the top 3 guys. But I'll allow it. You've been outruled, Angus. We're going DJ.
It's okay. I'm not mad at
go.
that. That's fine.
All right, and the last thing we're going to do today, I'm thinking of a UFC fighter. Avoid my answer. Australian fighter. 3, 2, 1.
JDM.
Jack Jenkins.
Fuck.
Jack Delamelena. John, you're
Okay.
out immediately. I'll be
Alright.
nice. I'll let it be a test round. But John, you would have been
Okay.
fucking out. On
Yeah,
the first
okay.
one. That's
As a
crazy.
test.
These will
Booted.
These will increasingly get harder, so they start easier. John, how have you done this? Or maybe I'm just a fucking genius. Let's fucking
Okay.
go.
Because you read his
Alright.
mind, Jamie.
Yeah, exactly. Are you ready? Next one. Former champion. 3, 2, 1.
DC.
Sean Strickland.
Sean O'Malley.
Oi.
Okay.
Oi. Oi.
Okay.
All right, ready? Currently ranked top 5 in any division. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Moreno.
Joshua Van.
Joshua Van. Oh, good pick.
We both went flyweights.
Nasadine Imavov. Topical.
Okay.
I was trying to get you with that one. With
Okay.
that one. All right, next one. A KO artist, past or present. 3, 2, 1, go.
Connor.
Pereira.
Francis Ngannou.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I
trying
thought
to
I was
get you
getting
with
caught
the
there.
pass. Almost. All right, they're gonna get harder. Elite trash talkers. 3, 2, 1.
Dominic Cruz.
Colby.
Damn. Drickus Duplessis.
Colby's not even a good trash talker. I just had to think of something. I don't even like
I'll
him.
pay it. He tries. He goes for
He
the
tries.
talk. Next one. Current champion. 3, 2, 1.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Pantoja.
Angus, I got you.
Oh,
Valentine.
fuck.
As if.
I knew it. I'm in your head. I'm in your
Bugger.
head.
Yeah.
You are
No, that's
out. You're out of here.
Oh,
All right,
man.
John. I'm
game.
here to get you out of here. You ready?
Okay.
Angus, you can still say for fun if you want, but you're fucking out. Undefeated fighters, past or present. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy Pimblett. Who would you say, Angus?
Oh, Habib.
Good pick. I almost went him. Shavkat Rakhmonov.
All right. Here we
I'm
go.
going to get you, John. BMF
no.
title contenders. 3, 2, 1, go.
Moicano.
He didn't.
Wait, you talking about like
BMF
they were
title. BMF, like
took-
for the baddest motherfucker title.
Gaethje. Fuck.
Good. Yeah. Angus, who would you say?
Masvidal.
Well, Angus would have been out again.
Yeah. I would
Jorge
have
Masvidal. John, you survive. Well done. Angus, you died.
I died straight away as well, but you know.
This is the last one. 2 division champ.
Mm.
John, 3, 2, 1, go.
GSP.
Angus, who are you saying?
Daniel Cormier.
Alex Pereira. You survived. You win. Good job.
Okay.
Did anyone
easy.
else survive all the way? Let us know. With that being said, that is all from us. If you are still here, comment BMF.
It's all from me.
Let's all stay safe out there.
Be safe.
Bash.
Peace.